There's no money. There's no house. She wants, we're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
Other men, what do you want?
Calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a life.
What's going on, Mr. Biermann?
I just he's just been screaming at me for like 2 hours, like a crazy person.
Now, I did a little bit of research on his wife and found out that she is actually a public figure. And of course, she was in the TV series The Real Housewives of Atlanta. At age 17, she had an affair with the Windsor Locks police sergeant who had interviewed her as a material witness in a criminal investigation, initially resulting in the officer's firing.
Hey, police! Come here, Mr. Biermann. Biermann,
Yes.
come talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me. Ma'am, stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument
About what?
about our life.
Okay, what happened? Why,
It's our life. It's destroyed.
But,
What?
okay, what started the argument?
Her inability to solve problems.
Okay,
or
come
address them
over
or
here.
do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her. I don't want her to start screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
I don't mean to laugh, but to clearly communicate at this heightened state of emotion that her issue is that she cannot solve problems. When we talk about lack of accountability so much on this channel, speaks volumes. This is Kroy Biermann, who's a 38-year-old former NFL linebacker for the Falcons. And this is body cam footage from a recent domestic dispute. Let's keep watching.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what did she do tonight?
Everything, dude. I can't. I'm not going to do this because this right here does nothing but fuel her bullshit. I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's
argument.
nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here. Who called you?
Your kids.
Who? What kid?
You have kids? I don't know. Whoever's in the house. So
We've been outside this whole time.
What was the argument about?
It's a nice house.
Our life. Our life.
Okay.
And it's f***ing destroyed.
Why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you understand? There's no money. There's no house. She wants, we're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
Other men, what do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a f***ing life. And I don't have somebody who won't fucking listen to me.
Calm down.
Oh, calm down.
Hold up. Let's go through this right here. When I look at this man's reaction, the only thing that I can think to myself, and I want every guy that is listening to this content right here to really and truly hear me, is that when I talk through the importance of selecting correctly, the importance of only allowing a worthy woman into your life, a respectful woman, a woman that came from a good family background, a woman that understands your role as a man and understands her role as a woman and seeks to understand, seeks to respect, seeks to inspire, seeks to be feminine, seeks to love and support you for the rest of your life. It will be one of the most important decisions that you ever make. Look at the pain, anguish, and torment on this guy's face right here. What he's demonstrating to you is what can happen if you choose incorrectly. This type of stress that you see right here will lead anybody to an early grave. And here's the thing, waking up each and every morning knowing that you're sitting next to a terrorist that you chose, inevitably, it's your fault because you chose them. But as accountable men on this planet today, what are you doing to ensure that you choose correctly? I'm gonna talk a little bit more, but let's get back into some more of this footage.
First one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
She's fucking other men. What do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life. And I don't have somebody who won't listen to me.
Calm down.
Oh, calm down.
Let me also say this, is that his current reaction, while my G, I know the anguish that you're feeling, to be in and out of divorce, to know that the person who you got on bended knee with is out receiving other eggplants, allegedly. I know that that's messing you up, but to have this sort of reaction in front of the police officers, listen, at the end of the day, they're looking for a reason to put handcuffs on you. And I bet you, although he's acting like this, we're gonna go and we're gonna watch the footage of the woman who's not as aggy, has her emotions under control, meanwhile, while being the main perpetrator of the madness. Let's watch.
What's going on, Miss Biermann?
I just he's just been screaming at me for like 2 hours, like a crazy person.
Okay. What was the argument? Why were y'all arguing?
Because I just said, I just want to get a divorce. Like, I just want this to be over. He wouldn't let me leave this morning. The gate is broke or whatever, so you have to manually open it. He jumped in front of my car. I have all these videos. He's blocking me from leaving. He just started yelling. I said, Kroy, I have a phone call at 5:30. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry, my nose is moving.
It's fine.
And then I left. I finally got out of the gate, and I was walking in my robe down the street. And I was yelling for help to my neighbors, please, somebody help me. He's screaming in my ear, grabbing my robe, the back hoodie of my robe, and I mentally, and physically, emotionally could not take this any longer.
The most dangerous biological weapon known to mankind, hot women tears. Shout out to Grace Jabbery, shout out to Amber Turd, and now shout out to this lovely young lady. Notice through her tears of please save and help me, she never talks about the accusations of her getting her viscous innards stuffed by the neighbor up the block and around the corner. Let's just keep watching.
My kids, he's like, get out of the house. If I go walk in, he kicks the kids out. And then if I come outside, he's like, get inside the house.
Around 11:30.
I had a hair appointment at 12 hours. I'm hiding in my car, but he stuck his arm through my window so that the window stopped going up.
This morning he did that?
No, just now.
I see no tears.
I was putting my window up. I was talking to my son right here, and then he came over and stuck his arm through my window. So the window that's why it's down. Otherwise, I would not have my window down with this crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the only place I feel safe, and if I can get him to calm down, I can try to leave. This is why my car's back, and I never do this. Today I did this when I got home from my hair appointment. So I can
So around 11 a.m.
What is he doing?
He's talking to an officer.
Oh, he's yelling something.
I'm around the corner in the driveway.
Oh, look at that house.
No, she's here.
He's living.
Sir, I did not give you authorization to be in my home.
You're going to get put, Kroy, listen to me very
I did not give you authorization. I know my rights.
Stop talking.
I know my rights.
Okay, then stop talking if you know your rights. I'm going to tell you your rights. I'm going to inform you of your rights. We're here for a lawful reason. To investigate a domestic violence situation.
Right, where the person is
Your
outside.
kids are the ones that called. I need to talk to
Then
them.
I can bring them outside, but you do not have the authority to be in my home.
You're going to go stand outside
You
for
do
them.
not have the authority to be in my home.
All right, so the video actually ends there. Do understand, every action has a reaction. Your action to choose the wrong or the incorrect woman has the reaction to end up and look like this shit right here. Now, mind you, there was some agency from Kroy in his behavior right now, the way that he's acting. That's not good. He's officially lost all of his frame in a situation. And when you lose all of your frame, a couple of things happen. Number one, your lady will lose respect for you, so she'll begin to handle you different. And then for number two, you begin to dive into these irrational, emotional decisions based off of a whim, based off of your gut, based off of how you're feeling in a situation, rather than controlling your emotions and trying to get yourself up out of it the best way that you possibly can. My G, I understand how livid that you are, that your world that you worked for to build up is crumbling, it's falling right in front of your face. The years of you putting the work in the gym, into training camps, every single snap, the risk that you put your body in front of, the thought that everything that you've culminated within your life, half of that is going to be snatched away because of a woman who chooses at a certain point in her life to cheat on you. I get the reaction, but it's not worth it. But this is what can happen. This man is so livid. It's almost as if he has nothing to live for. He's willing to risk it all. And because why? Because he chose an adulterer. Because he chose the enemy. Now, I did a little bit of research on his wife and found out that she is actually a public figure. And of course, she was in the TV series The Real Housewives of Atlanta. At age 17, she had an affair with the Windsor Locks police sergeant who had interviewed her as a material witness in a criminal investigation, initially resulting in the officer's firing. This was Googleable information, my G. You should have known who you had before you married her. If things like this happen into their pastime, there's no saving them. No matter what they look like, no matter how it is that they claim to you that they've changed, the scarlet letter is forever upon them. Yo, this is so crazy. Even the police in the body cam footage that we just watched need to watch out for her. She's over here plotting on men. Oh my gosh, and she was a single mother from a previous marriage. You were a football player. What are you doing? I think a lot of times these men have a low self-perception of themselves and get themselves into weird or awkward conversation with women who should not be even considered on their damn level. You guys must understand, if I was a football player making 8 figures a year, I just looked at his contract. He was making millions and millions of dollars per year. You must understand, I'm getting the creme de la creme. Of course, no kids, but I'm going 9.5 and above. So anyway, I say all this to say, guys, look at the pain, the hurt, and the anguish on his face to remember the importance of selecting the right woman. Why would any man on this planet want this to be a component of their future? But to Kroy, and I've seen several other security cam footages between him and his wife going back and forth. My G, you need to accept the L and just break away from her. You're losing your home, your family, you're broke. You're starting at rock bottom, so you might as well start at rock bottom without her. It's clear that you cannot pursue forward in the current mental state that you are in with her. Be strong, my brother, and leave. Take your kids somewhere else and give them a practical life. If you're broke, you don't need a house this big. And above all, never consider harming yourself. But my G, this marriage has to end for your own mental health and well-being. Don't believe any more of her lies. She told you exactly who she was. And shit, on Wikipedia, we can see exactly who she was. You have all of the answers in front of you. Leave. Questions, comments, concerns? Mediocre tutorials reviews at gmail.com. What do you guys think about the content that I have for you here today? Let me know your comments down in the comment box. If you have any more advice for Kroy, if you think that I missed on a particular component of this conversation, I want to hear from the MT Army. I want to hear from the community. Last but not least, guys, I'm going to leave a link down below to my Reddit. If you guys have things that you want me to post, that you want me to react to, upload them to my subreddit /Mediocre Tutorials, and I'll see it there. All right? Until next time, YouTube. Peace.